finished. Last year I did the 10K, and the race was actually at a park, a county park, well, regional park, governed by the county, I guess. But so it was at a park last year, and I really liked it because it was at that park, and that park is beautiful. And I did the 10K. This year I did the not full marathon, the half marathon. And they changed the location, which and it's at like the fairgrounds, the LA fairgrounds. And that's where they usually have it, I guess. This last year, they couldn't because of COVID. But anyway, so I really want to give this race like another chance because this year was like not. I don't think it was the best. It was like part of me is like, oh, this is gonna be a very memorable race. Part of me is like, oh, I wish things were different. But the things that went kind of funky was completely not the fault of the organizers. Like, I think they did I think they did a really good job. The one thing that I think they could have done better on is announcing updates about the race to the runners. So the event is outside, and it was pouring down rain this morning. So they had us waiting inside one of the buildings to stay dry until the start time. But the guy who had to make the announcements and stuff was still at the start line outside. And I think people maybe came in and tried yelling, but it's a bit. I mean, this room. I think I had put a clip in. If not, I probably put a picture. But I mean, it's just a big, it's just this huge room, and it's echoey, and it's just not easy to hear updates. So I wish there was something, and I don't even know that I don't even know that they could. I don't know what they could have done differently. I just, as far as that goes, I just wish there was. But anyway, it all worked out. The race did get delayed. It got delayed. So originally the race was supposed to start at 7:30, and then they have the Students Run LA group of students, obviously, that was going to start at 7:50 after everyone. But they initially delayed. So because of the weather, the fire department and everyone decided that it wasn't safe. So it wasn't safe enough for the race yet, so they delayed it. They delayed the 7:30 start they pushed that to 7:50, and everyone was just going to take off at 7:50. We get out there literally like less than 5 minutes before the race. Then we're getting ready to go, and the announcer's like, hold on, wait, I need everyone to stop. I have an important update. We need to delay it until 8:30. So at 8:30 is when it actually started, which is fine. It was a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, I was a little annoyed, but it worked out. And it was rainy. Luckily, they gave ponchos out to us. But the thing is, I was wet because of the park. We have to, we park in this parking lot, and then we have to walk over to the event, which, it's not a short walk. It's, maybe half mile-ish, quarter mile. I don't know. It felt longer coming back because 13.1 miles. But anyway, it was, it's not like a short space. And so I got wet, and I was just wearing a long sleeve shirt and some pants. Luckily, I prepared for the weather, so that's good. So I was wearing, so I, but it was still wet when I got to my pickup. But luckily they gave me the poncho, directed me to the building. I was able to put, I put the poncho on. I was able to warm up, and then I put my today's race shirt, which I just realized is made out of this like breathable fabric that has like the little holes in it. I don't know if you can even tell. I'm trying to zoom in for you. Anyway, don't know if you were able to see, but it was pretty breathable, so that's pretty cool. And I literally just realized that when I sat down. But that's good. So I put that over top of my long sleeve, because like there was no way I was coming back to my car before the race. So I put that on, and I'm glad I did, because I mean it's breathable, and I was warm. I was comfortable, not like over hot or anything during the whole race, because I wore my long sleeve, I wore my today's race shirt, I wore the poncho. I was doing pretty good. I had my hood on I don't know, half of the race or so. Then the rain let up for a little bit. Once the rain seemed like it was letting up, I took the hood off. It did end up coming back, but whatever. So that was the race. So I just wanted to share my experience, because that was an adventure today. So let's see, I'll be posting this video, today's Sunday, so I'll be posting this video on Tuesday. So if I get my official results between now and then, I will make sure I include them in the video. I feel like I did pretty good. I kind of was going for around an 11:50. No, not 11:50. Oh my gosh. So the race started at 8:30. My goal was to finish by 11:50. And that would average my like 15-minute mile, whatever. And I finished like around 11:30, 11:40, somewhere around there. I didn't track it because I was having technical difficulties, but I'll get my official results, and I feel like I PR'd, so we'll see. Also, because I always have to share, so I got my thermo blanket thing, which is good. And for snackage, we got some pretzels, chocolate chip granola bar, and some fruit snacks. Kind of shout down on these. They also gave out bottles of water, and they had some goos. Well, they had one goose station, and electrolytes throughout the whole race. Overall, the race was pretty, I was pretty good. It was a pretty good race. I was a little miserable, because of the weather, and there was wind too. It did have a little bit. It was probably about a mile-ish, if that, maybe half a mile, where it was windy, and it was a cold wind, and it was right, after it was raining. So I was kind of miserable at that point, but all in all, it worked out well. So yeah, that's my holiday half marathon video. So thank you for watching. Like the video, comment if you want, subscribe. I'm posting new videos every day until Christmas. Technically the day after Christmas, because I'll have a marathon update right after that, which I post those weekly, every Monday. Subscribe. I'm running the LA Marathon March 19th.